Alright, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Got a box of Lorwyn Eclipsed that finally arrived in the mail. It's been a while. I'm currently recording kind of between my legs at the moment because I lost where my stand is. But here we go. So I did unwrap a box of this last week, and I'll put those poles right here, somewhere right here. You'll see them. It was not too great, honestly. It could have been better. I'm using a knife to get into this real quick. Yep, could have been better, but hey, could have been much worse, I guess. No, not really. Honestly, it's pretty much as bad as collector booster boxes come as what I got in that box, but hoping this time maybe I'll hit a fracture foil. Bit of Blossom Bearer, who knows, right? Maybe you'll see number 69 finally pulled. I think that hasn't been pulled, or 420. We'll see. Alright, so look at this, beautiful. I unwrapped that first box back at an LGS for a pretty extortionate price, but you know, I got some money back in the form of vouchers. So sometimes it's worth it. You just got to kind of gauge what you're there for. So first pack, here we go. Let's see. Obviously a lot of great hits in this set. A lot of granular hits that kind of are about $5, you know. Alright, so we got Stoic Grove Guide. Safe right stationed within the Creekwood. Do not fear Shadow Maws encroaching dark. They embrace it. That's the only time I'm going to read that. So, Appeal to Urdu. Crossroads Watcher. Glimmermite. Timid Shield Bearer. Kinspell Aspirant. Unbury. Interesting card. Pitiless Fists. Does the Dawn Glow. A lot of people talk about that one. Ooh, a nice foil plains. Very nice. Ooh, Lockmare. People have been talking about that card. At least talking about it. Ferrofor Young Yu. I have not yet got a copy of that. That's nice. Ooh, Harmonized Crescendo. Sweet. Cha-ching! Oh my god. First pack and we're hitting a Moonshadow. Moonshadow Showcase. Not a foil, but still Showcase Moonshadow. I love that. It's actually going into my big boy deck. So, first big hit, I guess. Right there. And we got a Dream Harvest at the end. I've never seen this. Each opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they have exiled cards of total mana value 5 or greater this way. Until end of turn, I may cast those. Oh, without paying mana costs. I guess for 7 mana, it's pretty good. So, and then at the end, get a foil elf treasure token. That's pretty nice. Pretty good pack. Pretty good pack to start out, okay? That's worth the money you pay for a pack. It's not going to go like that for all of these, but we'll see, right? We'll see. Alright, starting off the second pack, we got Changeling Wayfinder, Mischievous Sneakling, Finlock Core, Foraging Wickermaw. Ooh, look at that brilliant Dawn Hand Eulogist. In foil, Torchmaster, Luminolusk, Moonlit Lamenter, Lofty Dreams. Ooh, a Shiny Island, very nice. I like that. Glen Elendra Guardian. I don't think I've seen this card yet. It's quite nice. I quite like that. Belonging. Elemental Incarnation. Ooh, that can go in. Yeah. All right. Can go into my elemental deck. I like that. Doran. I already have a couple of these. Vibrance Showcase. Look at that. Wow. Loving that. Yeah, that's one that I don't have, so that's great. I actually have this one in foil, but, you know, nice to have a second. Wonderful. And a Saproling token. Okay, you know, I'm gonna stick Vibrance out in the good pile. Let's do that. Alright. Third pack, let's go. Smash like, subscribe if you want to see videos every like half a year from me. I guess. You don't have to. Really, you don't. Oh, I see something interesting. Bone Club Berserker. Blackthorn Blossom Blind. Waterbrine Preacher. Chaos Spewer. Hovel Hurler. So I'm trying to, you know, whilst I've got my phone between my my thighs here, trying to angle them right towards the camera. Another Shiny Island, great to see. Another Lorwyn, I've got one of these, very nice. Grave Venerations. Nice. Okay. Champion of the Path. Nice to see. Another Meek Attack. And Champion of the Klaken. It wasn't quite what you wanted to see, but still. It's quite nice. And a token zombie. Alright. I don't know. Something told me that extended art was something in the back of my head. But, no. I still have yet to see, like, a Bloom Tender. I have just ruled out that Moon Shadow, which is pretty nice. You know, having that Moon Shadow is pretty awesome. Alright. Unexpected Assistance. Flock Imposter. Beautiful card. An art that gets talked about quite a lot because of how wacky it is. Sizzling Changeling. Creekwood Safe Right. Well, God. Ooh, this is my favorite forest. This is my favorite forest out of the set. And one of my favorite forests I've ever seen, honestly. Sunderflock in the basic foil. Lamentation. Nice, I have that. I have a couple of these Abigails. Another Sunderflock. And... oh, yeah! That is a great pull. Woo! Wistfulness. Beautiful, beautiful foil showcase. Already this box is proving, honestly, a good bit better than my other box. We'll see if, you know, I pull the same amount of shocks as I did in my first box, because that was kind of the bulk of my good stuff was the shocks. So, Brute. Solitude, not Solitude, but Spiral into Solitude. Flaring Cinder. Flamekin Gilreaver. Heirloom Auntie. Shine Striker. Shimmer Creep. Thoughtweft Imbuer. Divine Farewell. Foil Plains. Nice. Foil Tam. Nice. Ooh, the Reaper King No More. I haven't got one of these yet. That's really nice to see. Selfless Safe Right. Awesome. Give me the showcase foil of this guy, please. Rating Schemes. Ooh, Winnowing. Cha-ching! Look at that Winnowing. That is amazing. All right, first Japanese showcase. That is a great one to pull. Pretty great. It's up there. And it actually goes into my elemental deck, so I like that. I'm going to take that. Oh, yeah. Our hits are looking strong already. And we are at... yeah, we're at the halfway point with this pack. After this pack, we'll be into the second half of the box, so... we'll see. It feels like I might have hit quite a lot already, so... we'll see what happens. Maybe I have hit a really nice box. Got 6 packs left, okay. Assert Perfection. A little feisty Spikeling. Swat Away. Personify. Giant Fall. Glisterban. Swamp in foil. Sweet. A Tristan in foil. Eventide Shadow. Champion of the Perfect. Nice. Ooh, and a Temple Guard. I don't have this. That's great. Ooh, and a Grub Showcase. Fantastic pack. Wow. Wonderful borderless Temple Garden, and I don't have that. This is a fantastic box. Wow. And look at this grub. Have a look at this grub. Lovely foil grub storied monarch, matriarch, and then it flips into grub notorious auntie. Wonderful. And put that token card down. All right. Wow. What is with these second boxes I've been getting in collectors being much better than the first? Like, leagues better. I don't know. Maybe I'm just buying from the wrong places initially. I need to think about that. I got this from it's like the Gaming Company, which is like one that's kind of been taking over a lot of the market share of these collector boxes right now. If you want to look at the Gaming Company on TCG Player, they have an insane amount of things bestowed to them, but even before sets release. Look at that foil mountain right there, lovely. All right, onto our res. We got Reese the Evermore, good card, very nice card. Puka's Covenant, and another Lorwyn, and Mutable Explorer Showcase. That's cute. Like that. Liking that. And a Twilight Diviner showcase foil. Never seen this, actually. When this creature enters Surveil 2, when one or more of the creatures you control enter, if they entered Overcast from a graveyard, create a token that's a copy. Wow. Triggers once, but still, that's a pretty nice graveyard mechanic right there. I like that. Okay. It's time to get nervous, because, you know, who knows? Who knows at this point? It's all quite gravy at this point. I got this box when it was relatively cheap, so I'll be breaking even on this box for certain. For certain. All right, Celebrant, Flamecaster, Anti-Sentence, Lisa Lana, Eclipsed Elf. It's really nice art on that Eclipsed Elf right there. Perfect Imitation. Boggart Cursecrafter, nice art. Twin Flame Travelers, sweet. Ooh, a Forest foil, not the fancy one that I like, but another really cool one. The Forests, I just dig them. Bridges Command, nice. Dread Tiller, Grub's Command, and a freaking Blood Crypt, heck yeah. Wow, Blood Crypt. And a Tristan's Command at the back, but if you want to look at the other side of that Blood Crypt, wonderful. Of course, being a Magic content watcher, as you probably are watching this, you'll be in the clued business of what these look like, but still like to show them. Sorry, you can see a little bit of my thigh in the left, of course. You work with what you got, right? And I wanted to crack this ASAP. So, Scarblade's Malice, Liminal Hold, Unforgiving Aim, Gangly Stompling, Gilt Leaf's Embrace, Eclipsed Flamekin, Chomping Changeling, Curse Tosser, another Soulbred Auntie, Swamp in the foil. That's a really nice swamp. That's a really cool swamp. I'll take that. Kirill, attentive first year. This land, it's alright. It's an alright land. Sana. Wow. Hexing Squelcher. Everyone knows about this card. Let's not even talk about it anymore. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Look at that. And the foil at the back. What a box. Wow, what a box. Look, this box is a gift now. It's such a gift. Wow. Huge pulls this time around. Stratosaur, Light Archer, Lurker, Runaway Together. Beautiful Runaway Together, by the way. Dawnblessed Pennant, Pyrrhic Strike, Impolite Entrance, Prismatic Undercurrents. Look at that, actually. It's actually quite an interesting color scheme with the foil. I like that. All right, Mountain Foil. Beautiful. Adept Water Shaper. All right. Springleaf Parade. Nice. Nice, I haven't got one of those. Another Grub. All right, anything at the back now? Ooh, a Hallowed Fountain. Interesting, okay. I'll take that. And a Leaf Crown Visionary, special guest. Oh, look at that Hallowed Fountain first. I'll put that down. Oh, the elves you control get +1/+1 in green. When you cast an elf spell, you may pay green if you do draw a card. That's really nice. It's a really nice elf card. I had no idea that that special guest was in there, if I'm being honest. That's a pretty nice special guest. All right, 2 more chances. 2 more chances. If this gives me a Fracture Foil, I think you would maybe call this a God Box. I would maybe call this some Christ-blessed box or some crap. So we're going Summit Sentinel after that. Curiosity. Blight Rot. Glutton. Meander's Guide. Eclipsed Kithkin, beautiful. Eclipsed Boggart. Omni Changeling. Foil Island, and beautiful like murky island. Love that. Wow. Bitter Blossom Bearer in foil. Wonderful. Perfect. That replaces my normal Bitter Blossom Bearer that's in my deck. Sweet. Off-nabbed Goat. Here's the thing, guys. If you're looking for just a creature to slot in your commander deck that's in black, just play this. Play this and see what happens. It's a very interesting mechanic. All right, Spry and Mighty. Mirrormind Crown, I have that one. Flittering Nuisance. Are we at the back there? Yeah, okay. All right. One more chance to pull something nuts, but look, hey. I'm very happy, and I'd be incredibly greedy if I said that I wasn't happy. So, whew, here we go. Nice and slow. Moonglove Extractor. Gold Meadow Nomad. Tweeze. Tributary Volta. Oops. Tend the Sprigs. Sting Slinger. Shimmerwild's Growth. Ooh, a Seer. Beautiful Seer. We all know that card. It's nice. Ooh, a Spell Snare. Nice. Lovely foil planes. Alright, Slumbering Walker. Elemental Spectacle. Interesting. A Goliath Daydreamer. I have so many of these. Ooh, Winnowing. Nice. Okay, I've got that too, but... Champion of the Path. I believe that might be our last one. Alright. And a token. Okay, well... Guys, that was fantastic. What a fantastic box. I'd give that a nice 9 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10 with a nice fractured foil, of course, but pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Thank you guys for watching. And hopefully next time I'll probably be back around the Hobbit set. So give me about half a year or so on that one. But ciao.